welcome to the St. Charles Public Library's virtual walk and talks, Stories with the Nature Center. I'm Miss Amelia, and today we're going to be bringing you our virtual program from the great outdoors. For the month of July, we're going to show you how to make a flower loom with just a few scraps of stuff that you can find around your house. Let's get started. You're going to turn this into this. So that means we can cut it short. And then we're going to use our scissors to cut out the hole. Ta-da! Once you've got that all cut up, the next thing you want to do is make about 6 or 7 small cuts on the side, on both sides. Doesn't matter if they're not perfect, it's no big deal. And we're going to take that string, let's find our end. We're going to pick which side we want to be the front and which side I'm going to have be the back. I'm going to start on the back. I'm going to take my string and you just kind of pull it right down into that little slot. And after that, it's pretty easy. We'll find the one on the other side, pull it through there, wrap it up, pull it down, wrap it up, pull it down, and every time I go around, I'm catching it right in that little part right there. You don't want to leave it too loose. You want to be able to weave your flower stems in. When you get to the end, you can take your piece of string, cut it off, and we're good to go. So there's 2 different things that you can put in here. You can put in live flowers. I do not want you guys going to the Nature Center or the LeRoy Oakes or any other forest preserve and going and cutting a whole bunch of wildflowers. Those flowers are there for the birds and the bees and for everybody to enjoy. There's a saying when you go out into nature hiking, take only pictures and leave only footprints. So please, don't go cutting down all the wildflowers you see in the forest preserves. But what you can do is take a look around your yard. Take a look around your house. Lots of different things you can use. You can also make your own flowers. Got some beautiful paper flowers here that my boys made for me. There's some pretty flowers that we made out of pipe cleaners right there. You can do whatever you want. When you do get your flowers, once your loom is all made, you just weave everything through. Under a few, on top of a few, under a few, on top of a few. There's no wrong way to do it because it's your creation. I'm going to create a little green background here, under a few, over a few. And there you go. You just made your very own flower loom. And now, the part I know you've been waiting for, the next story walk. This one is called Run Wild by David Covell. Sky's blue. Forget your shoes. Open that door and Sprout, you're out. Chase the wind. Can you grab it? Go ahead. Race a rabbit. Crunch, crack, twig, snap. Squeaky clean. Who cares about that? Squish, squirm, fiddlehead fern. Meet a beetle. Talk to worms. What else do you think you're going to find when you're out running wild? To find out, make sure you get to the LeRoy Oakes Forest Preserve to find the story walk. And don't forget to check back every 2 weeks as we change out the stories. Hi guys, I'm here to show you how to find the story walk. So, once you get to LeRoy Oakes, I want you to drive past the Durant House Museum parking lot and turn left. And you're gonna follow that road all the way down to the very last parking lot. And that's where you're gonna find this information kiosk right here. And if you turn around and look right behind you, you can see that there's a bridge. And right past the bridge is where the story walk starts. Come on, let's go. All right, and now that we're on the other side of the bridge, you can see this is where the story walk starts. And it wraps all the way around and goes right down Randall Road Trail. So now that you know where to find the story walk, make sure you get out there and read. And don't forget, check back every 2 weeks for a different story.